Guys, in this video, I'm just so sorry about my vulnerability, but I need to be open and sincere to you that trust me, a lot of things have happened to me in my life. I have witnessed a lot of ups and downs. So far, I've witnessed many downs, but I sincerely don't like thinking about it, because if I should do, then all my attention will be drawn towards hating my dad. And I need to be open and sincere to you that growing up, it wasn't easy for myself, my younger brother, and my siblings, my sisters, elder sisters. We are a family of 7. I am the 6th one, and my younger brother is the last. My immediate younger brother is the last. We are 2 boys, and the last 2 are boys. Myself, my younger brother. So growing up was a very difficult task for me and my siblings, to be precise, because sincerely, my father is a community health extension worker, that is HU, and my mom is a midwife. Both are very good in our field, but some situations or some series of circumstances led to the other, and they were not able to take good care of us as expected of a father. So in this video, I am going to be telling you about a story of myself. Like most of the things I say in my video, it happens to me, because I like relating my life out there so that people will learn from it, and we also take it to be a lesson for them to learn. So as you all know, my name is Daniel Elisha Abakov, and this is my YouTube channel. Well, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then please kindly help boost my channel by clicking on the subscription button below, and help sharing this video with people who are going through similar challenges and are having it difficult attaining their height, or some people who you know currently are hating their parents. I need to be sincere with you that I hated my father. I really do hate my father. The hate wasn't directed towards my mom that much, because to some extent, you know, women will always go women. I feel some sense of concern and this entitlement she had upon herself, that we her responsibility, let me put it that way. And you know, a lot of things happened in my life while growing up. Aside from my primary school, which was the direct as a result of the direct sponsorship of my dad, my secondary school, he wasn't that really into it, because I went to a secondary school that was sponsored by my state government. The tuition was sponsored by my state government, the transportation and cost of feeding while in school was being taken care of by my state government, because I wrote an exam, and when I passed, they called me for just a minor interview or so, and that is how I was given the opportunity to school. And that was the main reason why I left my state to the far west to come and study. And I really thank God for giving me this exposure and the ability to be a part of the Western education. If you read the history of Nigeria, well, you understand what I mean. The Western education. If you come to Nigeria, among all the geopolitical zones we have, the Westerners are the most educated set of people in Nigeria, and I'm glad to be educated under them. You know, majority, if not all, majority, over 90% of my teachers and my lecturers, even in the university here, are, you know, from the West. That is the Yorubas. They are the most educated people in Nigeria, and you know, if I should sit down now and be thinking of how life has been so brutal to me and stuff, how I have the privilege to be exposed to life at a very young age and stuff, like it's just so marvelous to me, and I'm like, man. So now, just of recent, I was in a seminar, sorry, an orientation meeting, and the person handling the meeting made me to understand some things. So it was like most of the people who were born with silver spoons end up being like foolish. Let me put it that way. And I sat down, I took a breath over that statement, and I discovered that what he said was actually and absolutely the truth. Because if you look at most people who were born with silver spoon and they fail to undergo the necessary home training that they should have, majority of them will just end up doing faji. You know what is faji in Yoruba language? Like just enjoying themselves, partying, taking girls up and down, and majority of them will not allow life give them the taste it is supposed to, because they already have all the things available for them to enjoy all the good things of life. Now, here's where I'm going. I'm not saying all the people who were born with silver spoon turn out to be foolish or end up like that. But what I'm trying to say is that majority of them, if care is not taken, they end up that way because they feel everything they need in life has been made available to them. It worsens most especially if their parents do not really take time in training them and giving them the necessary home training they should need. Now, myself as an example, while growing up, it was even very difficult for us to afford sometimes 2 square meal a day. Once certainly it was available, but sometimes getting to afford 2 square meals per day was very difficult. Talk less of 3 square meals. Now, we really faced a lot of difficult times that I wouldn't like to go deep into it, because trust me, if I should want to go deep into the stories that made me make that statement that I hated my father, 2 hours will not be enough for me to give enough explanation of why I made that statement. Well, that was the right thing. So now, getting to understand the way I am now, the level of intelligence I've built myself in, the level of exposure I've had myself in, and what life has offered me, and the value I've been able to place upon myself to be a better person in this society now. How more? I really thank God. A few days ago I was discussing with one of my friends, and I made a statement to her. I was like, supposing as matters are unveiling now, supposing I know that this is what God has been really planning for me, has been making me undergo those difficult and hard process or training to see in life, then I would have told God to allow me to go into more of it, because like it's becoming sweet now, and that is just the reality. And that is just the reality. It is sweet now. But if I should tell you the things I went through, the difficult times, I hustle for this life. I'm still hustling. I was born a hustler, and I will hustle. So, I'm just so happy because, I got to understand some basic concept of life at a very tender age, and that has really helped me. That exposed me to a lot of things. And let me be sincere with you, a lot of things that most people discover in life at age 40 or 50, I have been able to discover it in life at a very tender age, possibly in my 20s. So easy. I also for this life, starting from when I was in secondary school, like life was really tough, it hard. But I'm not just here to discourage you about some of the uncertainties there, or some of the the difficult tasks in life, and some of the realities that life will expose us to. But the truth of the matter is this: if you are a good person, like you know what you want to do, and you already have it in mind that this is where I'm heading to, life will not be fair to you, irrespective of where you come from or whatsoever your background is. If you already take it as a challenge upon yourself to be a good person, to make it legitly, to make it legally, without any form of illegalities in your way or more, life will not be fair to you. Supposing my dad give me everything, I wouldn't have been where I am today, and that is just the truth. I wouldn't have been where I am today. But thank God that I'm here today, and I'm thanking God. So, as you've heard me now, should I still be saying I hate my dad? But then all these things happen because God wanted me to be here, and this is just the beginning point. That is the truth. This is just, and I trust God that things are really going to get better. It has already started becoming better already, and that is the fact. And I must testify to you that God has been faithful. Because as things are going like this, thank God. Because from my experience, I graduated in the year 2015, secondary school in 2015, and I gained admission into the university in the year 2020. Yeah, I'm supposed to gain admission or start my school in the late 2020, because some of my mates now already preparing to get to 400. But due to all this strike upon strike and all these things, like I started my school in 2023, yeah, 2023, and I'm going to understand that, during that process, most of the things I was able to learn while I was in my hard times are the things pushing me forward now. If I should stand with my peers, trust me, how do you find any of my peers now come closer, like let's say 70% to what I've been able to learn now? So that's why when you see me among my peers, when you see me with a group of people, it is very likely that the person who will have an upper hand in experience in life and in intelligence, in everything, it will be me. Because then the process was tedious. The process that made me hate my father is what is giving me an upper hand now to be a better person in life, even amidst my peers. So in everything happening to you in this life, never hate anybody. Just take it to be an advantage. Make use of it so that you will be a better version of yourself. My name is Daniel Elisha Avakav, and this is my YouTube channel. For you to help me out boosting this video, please click on the subscription button below. Help share this video with people you know you love, and please let me hear your comments in the comment section. Have you also gone through similar stuff? Let me hear your say in the comment section. Thank you for viewing, and have a nice day. Bye.